Hey guys, welcome to the house. This is a new YouTube video channel that explores the world of comics, movies, TV series, video games, and even comic cons. Anything about the world of geekdom and entertainment, the house got covered. The house takes up character from the DC universe, the Marvel universe, to the anime universe. We talk about these characters and elaborate more on their powers, special abilities, and their uniqueness in their own universe. So today we'll be talking about the first character ever to be created in the DC universe. Today we're going to be talking about Superman. Who doesn't know about the son of Krypton that flies over Metropolis, protecting the people in love in his red and blue cape? Superman is actually the last son of Krypton after his father and mother, Jor-El and Laura, decided to send him to Earth before the planet Krypton went on destruction. Superman's ship landed in Earth near a small fictional town called Smallville. Jonathan and Martha Kent found the young Kal-El and adopted him, giving him the name Clark Kent. When Clark was busy growing up, Jonathan and Martha discovers Clark's superpowers and actually teach him how to use it responsibly and honestly. We can actually say Jonathan and Martha were the one who trained Superman to become the nice and humble man we all know him to be today. Clark's power kept increasing since he kept growing. So Clark learned how to use his own power to fight crimes and protect evils in Smallville before moving to Metropolis, where he met some of his co-workers, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, and so others. Clark created his alter ego Superman after discovering there are lots of crimes and evil going on in Metropolis City. Clark hides the identity of being Superman secret because of his criminal friends. He takes on to wearing glasses, wearing loose clothes that hides his physique, and actually changing his body language. Clark did all he can to protect his friends and family and the people of Metropolis saved from the hands of evil, thereby creating a lot of criminal allies who want him dead. One of them is Lex Luthor. We'll be talking more about Lex Luthor and other villains Superman has actually met in the comic universe in our next video. So, moving on to Superman's power. A lot of us know Superman's powers is almost at the level of a god in the DC universe. Superman actually takes his power from the Earth's yellow sun. Meanwhile, on Krypton, it has a red sun who actually makes them weak. One of Superman's main abilities is flight. A lot of us wouldn't believe a man can fly. Well, actually, the 1978 movie promised, and they were right. Flight was even more than super strength. It's probably Clark's most iconic powers, so it's a little surprising that it wasn't there right from the get-go. But Superman didn't fly until a couple of years after his 1938 debut. At first he could only jump about an eighth of a mile, hence the classic leap tall building in a single horned line. Clark first flew in 1940 on Adventures of Superman radio show, mostly because of a whoosh sound effect wasn't as cool as a Boeing one. He first flew in the comics in Superman issue 10 in 1941, but that was an error by an artist who was new to the book. It wasn't until after the Fisher Studios cartoons of 1941 to 1943 also depicted Superman flying. Another one of his powers is super strength. Superman's one of the famous powers is super strong. He is way super strong. How strong really he is? Well, it depends on what year it is. Initially, Clark was strong enough to lift a car as seen on the iconic cover of Action Comics issue 1. His strength gradually increased until by the Silver Age, he was capable of moving planets with his bare hands. That's creepy. This made telling stories with Tim Kotibri trickier, so DC seriously downgraded his powers in 1985 Crisis on Infinite Earths. Nowadays, his strength is somewhat dependent on how much yellow sun radiation is sucked up recently. He definitely can't move planets, but he can catch a plane or space shuttle no sweat. There are also no DC characters who consistently outpunch him with sheer muscle alone. Even fights with heavy hitters like Shazam and Darkseid could go either way, placing him among the strongest characters in the DCU, if not necessarily the strongest. Super speed. The Flash is the fastest man alive, as Grant Gustin reminds us every Tuesday in the CW that he can beat Superman in a race. Superman first raced the Flash in 1967, and he and various Flashes have continued the tradition of racing one another regularly over the years, usually either for charity or because of some contrived plot by aliens. Personally, I don't like the fact that Superman can be a little bit faster than the Flash, because, come on, that's the only power, just like them have it. But even if Superman is always second across the finish line, the Flashes get the speed from the Speed Force, the literally source of all speed in DCU, and can travel at the speed of light. Second places is actually pretty interesting for Superman to be. X-ray vision and heat vision. His heat vision is more like lasers, although he can control the intensity. Back in the Silver Age, he could burn through the planet if he wanted. Not so much now. But he can still melt steel if he feels like it. Also, he can make his eyes go horrid and glowy without actually unleashing the zappy part of the heat vision, which is still a very effective intimidation tactic. Telescopic and microscopic vision. Superman can also see things on spectrums human can't, mostly as the story requires, meaning things like tech-based invisibility doesn't work on him. In some stories, he can trace radio waves to their sources, which is delightfully silly and should come up more frequently, I think. Super hearing. Unsurprisingly, Superman has very good hearing. Like the vision powers, the limits of his hearing are usually whatever serves the story best. But if you are ever falling from a window or a helicopter, definitely call his name and he will be there. Freeze breath. The opposite of heat vision. Superman can freeze things with a breath, or simply blow out an enormous gust of air enough to see, help a sailing ship on its way, or put out a fire quickly. He also has tremendous lung capacity. He can inhale all the smoke or poison gas in the room before it affects the humans around him, then hold that breath until somewhere it can be safely expelled. So we've actually told you everything we know about some of the basic powers of Superman. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so we can upload more videos for you. And don't forget to miss our next video on 10 alternative versions of Superman you never knew existed. Thank you.